Welcome back, traders, to another weekly preview for the week of July 7th. Now, starting with the dollar index on the daily chart, last week was pretty wild. We had 4th of July holiday along with non-farm payroll, but as you can see, we do have significant displacement. Now, I think we may be coming for the sell side liquidity here, but I want to keep my eye on how price performs within this weekly fair value gap. If we sweep the sell side liquidity and then this weekly fair value gap proves to be support, then I'll be turning my attention back up to these relative highs as I've been looking for the past few weeks. However, if we start trading below this fair value gap, then I will be turning my attention to the sell side liquidity below this swing low. But since price has made it back down into this inefficiency, I want to keep an open mind for this week and just have a neutral bias. Here we have S&P on the daily chart, and as you can see last week we did take out the relative highs up here and we created 1 and 2 daily fair value gaps. So we could see some retracement back down into these fair value gaps, and then if we see support, then I'll be turning my attention for this high right here. But if we start breaking down below both of these fair value gaps, then of course I think we're going to take out the sell side liquidity down here, and we may even trade down into this weekly BISI. And should we go below the weekly BISI, then I have this fair value gap back over here along with the swing low down even lower. Here we have Nasdaq on the daily chart, and similar story to ES, we did rally up above the swing high here, and we created 2 fair value gaps. Now this week, if we get some retracement, I want to see how price behaves with these 2 fair value gaps. Should they hold support, then I'll be thinking that we may be going for another all-time high. But if we start breaking down and slicing through below these fair value gaps, then of course I'm going to turn my attention back down to this swing low right over here. And if we start trading below the daily BISI, then I'll be looking for this inefficiency right back over here. Okay, so that's it for me this week. Not much to say actually. We're going to be continuing with our bearish bias following the trend, although this week we may be having some retracement, so I do want to keep an open mind and have a neutral bias. I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And until next time guys, safe trading.